I started studying for my master's degree and wrote that book, A History of African American Jazz and Blues. I discovered that the blues was a code that was used by Africans enslaved in America to speak their personal freedom. See, so it's really
way of
deep.
communicating.
It is, but it's a very special way of communicating because the blues has double meaning. It has one meaning for the African and one meaning for the European.
Oh.
You see. And so when you have one group of people that say another group of people are not human, and yet they create an art form that surpasses everything around, you have to take a double take on that theory.
Absolutely. That's great information there, JC. We'll be right back. This is Both Sides of the Story, Part 2.
Both sides of the story.
Once again, thank you so much for staying with us here on Both Sides of the Story, Part 2. I'm Michael Anthony Cuff. My guest at this time is Joan Cartwright. Joan is a jazz and blues singer, internationally known. She goes by the name Diva JC. She's here for the U.S. Embassy's annual concert in celebration of African American History Month. This is called Blues on the Green. It's tomorrow. It's a free concert at Hope Gardens. We'll tell you more about how to get there. And it's Friday, that's right. I'm thinking tomorrow is Friday. See, I'm hurrying this thing because I can't wait to hear Diva JC. Diva JC, I wanted to just go back. You have quite a number of books to your credit. You not only write, you were telling us about, you're the only woman with a book that is dedicated to
Jazz and blues.
Jazz and blues.
A songbook.
A songbook dedicated to that. How does that inform the genre, this book?
Well, there are songs in there in the jazz vein, the swing vein, the ballads, lots of blues songs, and also lyrics to A Night in Tunisia by Dizzy Gillespie. Bessie's Blues by John Coltrane. Tune Up by Miles Davis, and a couple other composers. But
and the thinking behind that book is?
That I'm a composer. You know, I stress to my students, write your own music, get your own voice. You know, don't just copy what everybody else does, you know. Don't try to be Whitney Houston, be you.
You already have a Whitney Houston, for crying out loud.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And, you know, each one of us is like every snowflake is unique. And if you are constantly parroting other people, you never give to the universe what you came here to give.
Speaking of giving, you also do quite a bit of teaching. You'll be giving some workshops while you're here in Jamaica.
Right. Today we were at Linstead Primary, and tomorrow we'll be at Wynwood Road, yeah. Yes, and the children, they sing from songs for my children.
Yeah.
And I teach them about amazing music women and a little bit about the business of music.
Yeah, is this what this book is about? So you want to be a singer?
So, you want to be a singer. Right. But the one that I really want to get out is this book, A History of African American Jazz and Blues, because a lot of people really don't understand the history of jazz and blues and how it came about. And I would like to see this be a college course.
Where are your books available?
Lulu.com.
Lulu.com.
And just put in Joan Cartwright, and the 9 books will come up.
Okay. Now, what are you looking forward to most on about Friday?
Pulling my dress up and singing the blues. And if I told you that, I'd give it away.
Okay. When you've done, so much recording, as much as you have, how do you decide what you do next?
Next, I'm going to do a blues CD, all blues, with Arthur Wilson, who's a trumpeter. That was with Otis Redding, Bobby Blue Bland, and Sam and Dave. And he just arranged 2 songs. One of them is A Sweet Loving Man, and the other one is Champagne Blues.
Hey,
So that's what's on the agenda.
yeah. You also write poems as well.
Well, you know, I was told by my poetry teacher at LaSalle University, he says, you write terrible poetry. And I said, well,
that's not a nice
thanks
thing
a
to tell a
lot.
student.
But no, then he discovered that I was a musician and that I really wrote song lyrics. So after he figured that out, then he was a little more accepting of me. And after I got out of school, I started really writing poetry.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I wish we had more time to get into
That's
all of this,
okay.
'cause you're such a fabulous person to talk to. But looking forward to hearing you on Friday.
Okay.
That's at Hope Gardens.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and thank you for being here. And again, by the way, the buses to Hope Gardens, buses they leave Jamaica College, and they start at 5. Is that right? Okay, so 5 o'clock, Jamaica College, we'll be there, and we're looking forward to seeing you there so you can hear Diva JC in action.
So let me just read this, Odyssey of Forever. Keep your dream close to your heart, and your mind will know the answer. While your soul plays the chords, your imagination can be the dancer.
Ooh, that's a wonderful note to end on. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Great talking to you.
Thank you. I don't want nobody's husband. I want a lover of my own. I don't want no woman knocking at my door, accusing me of breaking up her home. When it's late at night and the feeling's right, I don't want no woman knocking at my door. I don't plan to be sneaking and hiding, just get a little kiss and hug. Ain't gonna have no big bad mama about to punch me in my mug. When the heat is hot and we're feeling fine, I just wanna be sure that he's mine, all mine. Don't want no brother lying, trying to break away to get to me. I want a man that's gonna be right, and he might as well be free.
There goes Diva JC.